Welcome all men, women and children, and all the infants and toddlers, all the suffering infants and toddlers worldwide, who shall inherit the lands, and also become living trusts. So as you're aware, as you can see this contract here, I've uploaded it. £4 for this burger, which is probably not even made from meat, made from some artificial remedies put in there. So now I wanted to show this. If you see the 4 signature burger buns for £1.50. Now, if you look at the contracts, you can see that it only has some form of pound sign at the front. This is the most that they can get away with doing with their fraudulent contracts, demanding of money. They can't actually write the word pence, which is why it only has some form of pound sign, as the demonic commercial system is operating against the Barter law. Be aware of this, ladies and gentlemen, against the trust law, contract law, human rights law, administration law, equity law, common law, Holy Bible laws, the trade law, and the case law, and the Barter law. Full rights and full laws, taking down by showing this demonic contract, where they're demanding a form of balance to be paid. And lawfully, they can't even say whether they need the balance to be paid with, as the balance should really be settled in weight, in pounds and ounces. So I'm informing you once again, as well, on these demonic contracts in England, they only have this pound sign, so-called pound sign. They won't write the word pence, P-E-N-C-E, in writing on any of their contracts. So it means they're conducting commercial activity, and they can immediately become liable, the whole corporation, the demonic corporation. You can see I've got more contracts here. There's one here, it says 95p, but the P, as I advise, it could just mean anything. They have to write what they want. They have to write they need the Bank of England promissory notes, or if they're demanding the Bank of England pence, which they can never write on their contracts, so they have to steal the money. So this is a full evidence, once again, how people better further knowledge, wisdom and understanding while listening to this now, as to how the commercial tyranny and transgression has progressed through the commercial contracts throughout the ages, secretly. So as you're aware, this channel, the Barter Law channel, had to be opened, explaining the full rights and full laws, and holding the government and its molesters, the police force, the NHS Trust, the county court trustees, the BBC Corporation, all of these demonic corporations liable for Judgment Day. So once again, proving the violations of laws just by me uploading this demonic contract, where they're demanding pounds of something for the food, unlawfully and illegally. So I advise, when I go to the teller there, at the till, the fraudulent trustee teller on the till, advising them I am beneficiary and settler, and I'm here to settle your balance for £1.50 in pounds and ounces in weight for your corporation using Barter law. It will immediately be covered up. Immediately. especially by the perverted court staff and the perverted trustee judges, perverting the course of justice like perverts. So advise have done it on many occasions with me. Some more of these demonic contracts here. I've uploaded this so people can understand. They can never actually demand in writing what the balance needs to be paid with. This is how they keep getting away with it. All these major corporations, especially with the council tax balances, they need to be paid. And any form of statutory act, it needs a balance to be paid. For instance, if you are driving or traveling in your vehicle and you didn't have your seatbelt on and you're in a common law jurisdiction, they try to get £100 of something from you. These dirty molesters. I encountered a molesting policeman who tried to give one of these fraudulent tickets. I advised him to advise me what he needs the balance to be paid with, as I'm ready to give it to him in onions and tomatoes and arrest his judge as well. And then the molester, he had a little bit of understanding as he was a sergeant. And he advised me to send the weight to the judge, to the trustee judge there. I can send him whatever I want in weight. I advised him to advise me he needs the Great Britain Bank of England pounds. Promissory notes to be paid for the balance. Advise me of this, you fraudster. So I can get you personally and individually liable. He wouldn't advise me, the molester, that he needed the sterling currency and the promissory notes to be paid for the balance, trying to protect himself, the evil transgressor of a policeman he was. As you're aware, the first video uploaded, even when the demonic police force admitted to me to protecting Jimmy Savile and Lord Janner and Rolf Harris and even the ex-Prime Minister of England, who were all paedophiles and part of the Freemason demonic lodge and Freemason enterprise. We are aware of this. They took full responsibility and refused to pay the damages. Even where you watched the video where the policemen are apprehended, conducting commercial activity and asking for a balance to be paid. And they refused to take the onions and tomatoes from me in weight in pounds and ounces. They were given a violation of trust law, breach of trust, and advised the Bank of England, note, it's just a promise to pay the bearer, a form of trust. A promise is a form of trust. We are aware of this. That's why they are acting public trustees in public office. We are aware of this. So full rights and full laws will prevail worldwide, ending these demonic corporations and their slavery, and debt for the banks, and abuse and erosion of the human rights law. Violation of human rights law, breach of personal liberty and breach of personal rights, and breach of human rights law. It's the end of the video for now.